A guide for older adults. 9 foods best kept out of the refrigerator. Did you know that some seemingly harmless foods can become toxic simply by being stored incorrectly in the kitchen? Many seniors unknowingly do this every day. This isn't your fault. Refrigerators have always been considered completely safe. However, in today's video, we'll explore 9 common foods that seniors should absolutely avoid refrigerating, along with concise, easy-to-understand explanations crucial for your and your loved one's health. 1. Olive oil. Olive oil solidifies in the refrigerator, becoming cloudy due to the crystallization of saturated fatty acids. While this poses no direct health risk, it significantly impacts the quality and user experience. The oil thickens, making it difficult to pour and control portions, increasing the risk of spills, waste, or unintentional overconsumption. A particular concern for seniors managing calorie and fat intake. Chemical changes pose health risks. Each time oil is removed from and returned to the refrigerator, the constant temperature fluctuations, hot-cold, accelerate oxidation. This breaks down the oil's natural antioxidants, like polyphenols and vitamin E, generating free radicals, substances that can cause inflammation, cell damage, and even increase the risk of cardiovascular disease and cancer. This directly contradicts the reason people use olive oil, for its cardiovascular and anti-inflammatory benefits. Exposure to temperature fluctuations affects the flavor profile of olive oil. Repeated heating and cooling cycles can diminish the delicate aroma and characteristic peppery notes of extra virgin olive oil, resulting in a blander taste or the development of off flavors. This significantly reduces the culinary value of the oil, impacting its overall deliciousness and nutritional benefits. Negative health impacts of rancid olive oil on seniors. Rancid olive oil may cause joint inflammation due to free radicals and loss of anti-inflammatory properties. It can also lead to digestive issues, particularly in older adults with weaker digestive systems. Furthermore, it may interfere with the absorption of nutrients from other foods when used in cooking. 2. Bananas. Cold temperatures halt the natural ripening process of bananas. Bananas are climacteric fruits, meaning they continue to ripen after harvesting due to ethylene gas production. Refrigerating them prematurely interrupts this process, resulting in a firm, hard texture and a loss of natural sweetness. Furthermore, individuals with sensitive digestive systems, particularly older adults, may experience bloating, indigestion, and abdominal discomfort from consuming underripe bananas. Bruised banana peels, darkened and unsightly, are a common sight. Low temperatures disrupt the cells within the peel, causing it to turn dark brown or black within hours or days. While the fruit inside remains perfectly edible, the discolored peel often leads to unnecessary waste, as it may be mistaken for spoilage. Older adults in particular may be more inclined to discard such bananas due to concerns about quality, leading to avoidable food loss. Improper storage increases the risk of bacterial contamination. If peeled or bruised bananas are refrigerated, the high humidity creates an ideal environment for bacteria and mold to grow. This can lead to food poisoning, a serious risk for the elderly and those with weakened immune systems. The benefits of bananas for the elderly, when eaten correctly, are numerous and significant. Bananas are an excellent source of potassium, a crucial mineral for maintaining healthy cardiovascular function and regulating blood pressure. Their soluble fiber content aids in digestion and helps prevent constipation, a common issue among older adults. Furthermore, bananas are rich in vitamin B6, a vital nutrient that supports healthy neurological function and cognitive health. The presence of tryptophan in bananas contributes to serotonin production, a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in mood regulation, potentially mitigating symptoms of depression and anxiety often associated with aging. However, it's crucial to note that these benefits are maximized only when bananas are consumed properly. Chilling bananas can diminish their nutritional value, and consuming unripe or overripe bananas can lead to digestive discomfort. Therefore, selecting ripe bananas at room temperature and ensuring they are properly digested is essential to reap the full health advantages. Consulting with a healthcare professional or registered dietitian can provide personalized guidance on banana consumption and overall dietary strategies for optimal health in later life. 3. Honey crystallization occurs when exposed to cold temperatures, such as those found in a refrigerator. The low temperature causes the sugars in the honey to solidify, resulting in a grainy texture or a hard layer at the bottom. While this process doesn't spoil the honey, it can lead to misunderstandings. The crystallized honey might be mistaken for spoiled or adulterated honey, potentially causing confusion, especially among older adults, who might discard perfectly usable honey, leading to waste. Crystallization also makes pouring and mixing difficult, impacting daily convenience. Refrigerating honey alters its natural texture and flavor, resulting in a loss of its smooth consistency and distinctive aroma. Upon thawing, it may become watery, changing its texture and potentially reducing its nutritional value. This is particularly important for older adults who may use honey in morning beverages, as a cough suppressant, or to soothe the stomach and aid digestion, as structural changes will diminish its effectiveness. Honey, naturally antibacterial and rarely spoiling, can become contaminated if improperly stored. Leaving the container unsealed, exposing it to moisture or other foods in the refrigerator, or storing it in unclean containers can lead to fermentation and spoilage, particularly in unprocessed honey. Damp conditions within the refrigerator can cause the honey to develop an unusual odor and spoil. The benefits of honey for the elderly, when properly stored, are numerous and significant. Honey acts as a natural immune booster, strengthening the body's defenses against illness and infection. Its anti-inflammatory properties can soothe coughs and sore throats, particularly beneficial during colder months. Furthermore, honey aids in digestive health, alleviating constipation and promoting restful sleep. Studies suggest that honey may even support cognitive function, improving memory and calming the nervous system. However, it is crucial to remember that spoiled, fermented, or crystallized honey not only loses its beneficial properties, but can also lead to digestive upset. Therefore, proper storage is paramount to ensuring the continued health benefits of this natural remedy. Always check for signs of spoilage before consumption, such as unusual fermentation, crystallization, or off-putting odors. When stored correctly in a cool, dark place, honey can retain its quality and beneficial properties for an extended period, providing a valuable addition to the diet of older adults. 3. Coffee beans or ground coffee. Coffee. Avoid refrigerating. Why the misconception that the refrigerator is ideal for coffee storage? Many believe refrigeration prolongs coffee's aroma. However, this is counterproductive, especially for older adults who consume coffee less frequently, leading to prolonged storage. Enjoy coffee for relaxation and gentle support of brain and cardiovascular health each morning. Storing coffee in the refrigerator can lead to several issues. Firstly, coffee, especially ground coffee, readily absorbs odors. Refrigerators contain various foods, and even in a sealed container, coffee can easily pick up unpleasant smells like those from other foods. This absorption diminishes the coffee's original aroma, impacting its flavor. For elderly individuals, this can cause discomfort, nausea, or digestive upset when consuming the affected coffee. High humidity causes coffee beans to clump and grow mold. Refrigerators have high humidity, and when you take out the coffee, condensation can cause the coffee grounds to clump, soften, and become damp. This makes them susceptible to mold, especially if not stored in an airtight container. This is particularly risky for the elderly and those with sensitive digestive systems, as moldy coffee can cause nausea, stomach aches, diarrhea, and long-term toxin buildup if not detected. Lower temperatures and higher humidity cause the natural aromatic oils in coffee to break down, resulting in a faster loss of flavor and quality. While it may last longer, the coffee will lack its original taste and stimulating effects, particularly the gentle alertness and circulatory support beneficial to older adults. How should seniors enjoy coffee for optimal health? For the best results, opt for pure black coffee with little or no sugar and no sweetened condensed milk. A small diluted cup in the morning can gently stimulate the nervous system, improve memory, and help combat cognitive decline, and boost alertness and mood. To avoid sleep disruption, it's best to avoid coffee after 2 p.m. In short, coffee can be a gentle companion for seniors when consumed in moderation and properly stored. Avoid refrigerating coffee, as this can diminish its flavor, lead to clumping and mold, and negatively impact digestion if spoiled coffee is consumed. Proper storage is key to enjoying its benefits. 5. Garlic. Many people store garlic in the refrigerator, believing this prevents sprouting and spoilage. However, this is actually incorrect, especially for older adults who may store large quantities at home. The detrimental effects of refrigerating garlic. Increased risk of mold growth. High humidity levels within refrigerators create an ideal environment for mold to thrive. Garlic, being highly absorbent, readily absorbs this moisture, leading to softening, spoilage, and ultimately, mold growth. Particularly dangerous black mold, which poses significant risks to the liver and digestive system. Individuals with pre-existing digestive sensitivities, such as the elderly, are particularly vulnerable to the adverse effects of consuming moldy garlic, including abdominal pain, bloating, and diarrhea. Furthermore, mold can produce aflatoxins, carcinogenic substances that pose a serious health threat. Accelerated sprouting. Contrary to popular belief, refrigeration does not prevent garlic from sprouting. In fact, the combination of cold temperatures and high humidity can actually stimulate premature sprouting. Sprouted garlic exhibits a bitter, pungent taste and a significant reduction in allicin, a crucial compound responsible for its antibacterial and cardiovascular benefits. Elderly individuals favor garlic for its numerous health benefits, including natural blood pressure reduction, immune system enhancement, and antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. However, refrigeration can negatively impact the natural enzymes within garlic, diminishing its overall health benefits. For senior citizens, incorporating garlic into your diet offers potential health benefits, but moderation and the right approach are key. A safe and effective method involves consuming 1 to 2 cloves of raw, minced garlic daily. Allowing the minced garlic to sit for approximately 10 minutes before ingestion is recommended to potentially reduce the impact on the digestive system. For those who find the taste of raw garlic challenging, consider infusing it in honey or vinegar to create a more palatable and convenient method of consumption. However, it's crucial to avoid excessive garlic intake, as this can lead to gastrointestinal irritation and potentially cause an excessive drop in blood pressure. Always consult your physician or a registered dietitian before making significant dietary changes, particularly if you have pre-existing health conditions or are taking medications. They can provide personalized guidance on safe and appropriate garlic consumption levels based on your individual health profile. 7. Onions. Storing onions in the refrigerator. A common practice, but is it the best approach? Many believe refrigeration keeps onions fresh and prevents them from drying out. However, for whole, unpeeled onions, refrigeration can actually do more harm than good, diminishing their nutritional value. Reasons to avoid refrigerating onions. High humidity levels in refrigerators cause onions to soften and spoil prematurely. Their high moisture absorption accelerates this process, leading to a loss of crispness and creating an environment conducive to mold growth. This is particularly concerning for the elderly, whose digestive systems may be more sensitive to the harmful effects of moldy onions. Refrigeration accelerates onion sprouting, diminishing their nutritional value and altering their flavor profile from sweet to pungent and bitter. While onion sprouts are not toxic like potato sprouts, regular consumption, especially by older adults, is not recommended. Refrigeration can degrade the beneficial antioxidant compounds, such as flavonoids and quercetin, found in onions. These compounds contribute to cardiovascular health and anti-aging benefits. Cold storage diminishes their effectiveness, reducing the support they provide for blood pressure and heart health, factors of particular importance to older individuals. Important note regarding onion storage. If you have cut an onion and have leftover portions, it's crucial to store them properly to maintain freshness and quality. We recommend placing the remaining onion pieces in an airtight container and refrigerating them immediately. For optimal quality and to prevent spoilage, please use the stored onion within 1 to 2 days. Leaving cut onions at room temperature for extended periods significantly increases the risk of bacterial growth and deterioration, leading to a reduction in both flavor and nutritional value. Proper storage ensures you can enjoy your onions at their best. Suggestions for incorporating onions into the diet of senior citizens for improved health. Sautéed with eggs, vegetables, and beef enhances flavor and improves digestibility. A small amount may be consumed raw in salads or other dishes if tolerated. Consider using red or shallot onions, which are richer in antioxidants. 8. Bread. Banh mi and refrigeration, a surprising relationship. Many people store banh mi in the refrigerator, believing it prevents mold and preserves softness. However, refrigeration is actually detrimental to banh mi. Bread stored in a refrigerator at approximately 0 to 4 degrees Celsius will dry out and harden more quickly. This is due to the accelerated retrogradation of starch, resulting in bread that is dry, hard, and lacks its original texture and flavor. This process occurs even faster than at room temperature. Changes in texture and reduced nutritional value of refrigerated bread. Starch recrystallization leads to a crumbly, less digestible texture. The bread's flavor diminishes, becoming less appealing. For older adults, consuming dry, hard bread may lead to difficulties with chewing and digestion, increasing the risk of choking and bloating. Unwrapped bread readily absorbs odors and bacteria from the refrigerator. Refrigerators contain various foods with strong smells. Leaving bread uncovered or loosely wrapped allows it to absorb odors from foods like fish, garlic, and onions, and increases the risk of cross-contamination with bacteria. This is particularly detrimental to the digestive systems of older adults. Tips for softening stale bread rolls. Briefly steam them over boiling water for 1 to 2 minutes. Alternatively, lightly spritz them with water and reheat in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds. If you have a mini oven, bake at a low temperature to achieve a crisp crust and soft interior. For seniors, what's the best way to enjoy bread? Prioritize whole wheat bread with low sugar content. Accompany it with vegetables, eggs, and yogurt for easy digestion and complete nutrition. Avoid dry, hard, or stale bread, as it can lead to choking and constipation. 9. Potatoes. Many people store potatoes in the refrigerator, believing that cold temperatures prevent sprouting and wilting. However, this is a common misconception, and it can be particularly harmful to older adults. Storing potatoes in the refrigerator can have several negative consequences. Firstly, low temperatures, 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, cause the starch in potatoes to convert into sugars, glucose and fructose. When potatoes are cooked at high temperatures, above 120 degrees Celsius, these sugars react with amino acids to produce acrylamide, a potentially toxic substance linked to cancer and neurological effects. This is particularly concerning for the elderly and those with chronic illnesses. Secondly, even in a refrigerator, potatoes can sprout. Damp conditions or improper storage can encourage the development of white or green sprouts. These sprouts contain solanine, a neurotoxin that can cause nausea, diarrhea, headaches, dizziness, and even severe poisoning. Finally, consuming potatoes containing acrylamide or sprouts can negatively impact the digestive system, especially in older adults with weaker digestive health. This can lead to bloating, indigestion, and digestive upset. Refrigerating potatoes doesn't enhance their safety. In fact, it can lead to the formation of harmful toxins during cooking. To ensure optimal potato quality and safety, avoid storing them in the refrigerator. Instead, keep them in a cool, dry, and well-ventilated area with indirect sunlight. It's crucial to discard any potatoes that have begun to sprout or exhibit a greenish discoloration, as these signs indicate the presence of potentially toxic compounds. Proper storage and careful selection will help maintain the nutritional value and safety of your potatoes. Remember, caring for your health in your senior years doesn't begin with expensive medications, but with small changes in your kitchen. If you find this information helpful, please share this video with your loved ones, especially your parents and grandparents. Let's all strive for a healthy and long life together. For more tips on nutrition, health, and healthy habits for seniors, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. What food storage mistakes are you unknowingly making? Leave a comment below. We'll address them in our next video.